Welcome to the nighttime routine of a amputee with an almost 3-year-old toddler. Our afternoon evening routine starts by one of us going to get the baby from daycare and the other one stays home and gets dinner started. Today was my day to sort out dinner, so I went with the spaghetti bolognese. I decided I didn't want anything too complicated or meant that I was in the kitchen for too long. So spag bol is always a nice, quick and easy one. Everyone loves it. I know that the baby's going to eat it. We also enjoy it too. My favorite part is when they come home, obviously. He's so excited to tell me about his day. He's absolutely adorable. I miss him dearly when he's at daycare. So I was so excited for them to come home. He then wanted to obviously help me make his dinner because the second they walk through the door, he's attached to my hip, which, you know, I love, but is a little bit tricky when you've also got one leg and you're trying to get things sorted for the family. However, I did let him help me with his dinner. He was hellbent on having carrots, so carrots is what he had. He had some as a snack, and then he made me obviously put some on his plate for dinner. He also had some tomatoes, some cucumber, and some cheese as well, because they're all things that I know that he's going to eat. Since becoming an amputee, one of the biggest things that I've struggled with has been mobility. Obviously now I've got one leg, so being able to get around is, you know, it's a challenge for me. I've spent 33 years of my life with 2 legs, and now I'm learning to get around and to walk on one leg. I was in a wheelchair and very heavily reliant on a wheelchair for the first couple of weeks, which was very taxing on my upper body. They're very big, they're bulky, they're heavy, they're hard to sort of move around in. I was constantly hitting the corners of our walls and the house, so being able to use a knee scooter now has been an absolute game changer. It's so much easier for me just to quickly jump on, to move around, to just, it's just a lot more zippy, easy for me to get from A to B and just sort of move around and be independent on. After dinner, it is always straight in the bath because honestly, this kid is covered head to toe in all of the food that he eats. He would spend hours in the bath if I would let him know. Honestly, he just absolutely loves the bath. After bath, we put our pajamas on, we wrestle on the floor, trying to get him changed. He thinks it's absolutely hilarious, and this is probably the hardest part of my night. Tonight actually, surprisingly, didn't go too bad, but normally he is a monkey. He's swinging off the bed. He's doing anything to get out of getting dressed. After we get changed, we do play around a little bit, and then we always finish the night with books and then time for bed. So here we are just reading our books before we turn the lights off, sit down for the night, and relax.